whole point of this video is, who are you in your space? If I walk in your house, does it tell me anything about you, or it just tells me that you just scroll a lot? Just started a new year, and a lot of people are thinking of how to either make changes in their home, their health and well-being, their finances. It's really a time where people spend a lot of time resetting. And as part of your reset, I just wanted to give you some tips to make your home feel more like you and less like everything else we see. And the reason I say that is, the first thing I will say is, stop the scrolling. Stop it. Whether that's on Pinterest, whether that's on TikTok, whether that's on Instagram, I find that a lot of homes are starting to merge and look very similar, and they're losing their identity. So I said stop scrolling, but what I'm also going to say is start scrolling with intent. So it sounds contradictory, but hear me out. A lot of people kind of start on Instagram or Pinterest. Maybe I'm showing my age, but that's that's kind of like where you would normally go. So you've created all your images. Let's say you've got 50 pins in your Pinterest board. What I would say, instead of copying and pasting the thing you've seen, I would say analyze it and shortlist at least 10 reasons why you picked those images in particular. Is it the textures? Is it the color palette? Is it the furniture? Is it the layout? You will usually find a common thread along the things that you've picked. Those things are what start to make your space feel a bit more personalized. And this will start to create a space for you that feels like you and less like everybody else's, right? So that's number one. Number two, following up on scrolling, is you will see, especially at this time of the year, there's like a lot of content on trends. These are the interior trends for 2026 and da 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 da. And you can really like get sucked into, oh my God, what's new? I need to do this in my space. The first thing I would say is that's really expensive. If you can afford it, that's great. But second of all, you're not being sustainable, because you're just going from trend to trend to trend to trend to trend. And I would recommend that if there is a particular trend, for example, like a color that you love or you're drawn to, great. But not everything in every year you need to incorporate in your space, right? And your space feels more timeless if you pick timeless pieces that are going to age 5 years from now, that are going to age 10 years from now. So just be mindful of being trend-led. But on the back of that, what I would say is, if you really like the trends, I would say find a way to get little styling elements that you can change either seasonally or now and then, like every now and then. So every year you can change, if like you're into metallics, if you're into like chrome, for example, you can incorporate that through your house in little small ways. In table styling or shelf styling, those are places where you can incorporate trends without it being like a huge investment. So be smart. Then my third point on this is, a house or a home is not a home just because of the things that are in it. It's the feeling you get. And I can't stop talking about the mood and that feeling, because really and truly that's what you're trying to create. If you look and make a list of like the things that bring you joy, whether it's the people or places or experiences, then you will start to come a little bit closer to creating a space that feels more like that. And I would also say you can go down a rabbit hole and start thinking about your childhood memories, what brought you joy then, your favorite colors, your favorite scents, your favorite seasons. All of that starts to actually create a more personalized space for you, as opposed to a space that just looks great but doesn't feel good or doesn't function as well as you do. Because there's also the element of lifestyle. There's people with children, there's people who are single, there are people who are married, and all of those different people are going to need different things. Like, I'm a mom, and storage is one of our big things because there's toys everywhere. especially after Christmas, you always need storage. So my needs are going to be different from somebody else's needs. There's always thinking about who am I? You know what I mean? So the whole point for me for this video is for you to take a look into who you are, spend more time with yourself, understanding who you are and what you like. And then your home will become a reflection of that. So every time somebody steps into your home, they can feel like, oh, like it has a mood, it has a feeling, right? So that's my hope for you for 2026, is that you just create a space that feels more like you and less curated for the gram, and just intentional. And thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know if you like the sit down chit chatty style, and I will see you guys in the next video as my daughter opens the door. And all right then, bye.